Hello guys, I am back with another episode of AutoCAD. In this, I'm going to tell you all about sanction plan. So recently we have done with all from manual drawing to the section plan of the building. Then what comes is we have almost everything ready. First thing is site plan. Next is we have a plan of a building, then elevation and its section. If these things are ready, then we are ready for the construction. Before construction, there is a one step. We have to get a permission for the construction from the authorities, like officials. To get the permission from the authorities, there are some bylaws set by the government on particular area. Depending on the area, we have certain bylaws. On that bylaws, we are supposed to design a building. It is based on, these bylaws are based on the town planning, which is planned for on a plan to develop the place or a area. So on that basis, the something like floor area ratio and plot coverage, these things are deal, like height of the building and what offset should be left and minimum area coverage, what should be there, what is the maximum area of coverage for the plot. These things we deal with, we do it as per the authorities and as per the bylaws, and we then we move forward for the construction. Before construction, we have to make sure we get the approval from the government authorities for our construction. Once we are done with this, we are ready for construction. So this is it. I'll show you what is exactly a sanction plan. So let's begin. Yes, so guys, this is what you see is a sanction plan of a building. So this is what is a plan, ground floor plan, where is of all parking, and this is a first floor plan. This building is ground plus 1, and this what you see is a front elevation, and this is a section. The section line is here and here. And third, what you see is a key plan, which is also known as a location map, where we have our mark our building with the hatches. And this is our site plan, where we marked our offset, and our building coverage is marked here, and we write our survey number within this. So after that, we have the title of our drawing. The title is known as a whatever for what the building is designed of, what type of a building. For example, residential, commercial, or some hospital, or some whatever the function of the building have, we are supposed to write that. And after that, with the landmark and survey number and taluk, these detail is written on top. So on the second, we have opening details, schedule of opening, what we call. We have schedule of door, windows and ventilators, and all the details like measurement is given. Then rolling shutters, whatever the opening we have, we are supposed to mention it. Below that, we have an area statement. In the area statement, we have the column of floors. In the floor column, we are supposed to write ground floor, first floor, and the total area. The next column we have is floor area. Whatever the ground floor area will occur, we have to write here. We deduct some of the the area like staircase area, lobby area, duct area, parking area. We deduct these all 4 areas from the floor area. We get the subtotal, the net floor area. So after calculating this all total, ground floor, first floor, we get the net area of the building. After this area statement we done, we are supposed to calculate FAR, floor area ratio. The ratio is this ratio is depend on area to area. In some places the area ratio is 2.2, 2.5. Here our area ratio was restricted to 1.5. So FAR, floor area ratio, is a term where we decide number of the floors, how much area we can build. So what the value we got for net floor area, we write it on the top, divided by the plot area, we get it in terms of 0.2. The total area is divided, total building area is divided by the floor the land area, we get in terms of 0.2 or 0.1, 1.2. So below that we have a plot coverage. So the plot coverage is in terms of the ground floor, whatever the total ground floor area we divided into a plot area in terms of to calculate in terms of percentage, we multiply to 100, we get the value. And this in this bylaws, the plot coverage should be less than 60%, as we have 22% plot coverage for this building. Then total car parking provided, then legends, whatever the hatches we used, we have supposed to mention here, and then where we add the seal of our permission. This seal defines that our project got the permission for executing the construction work. Once we get this, then we are allowed to do the construction on our site. Below that we have a section for below that we have a section for our client. The owner's name is written, and as you guys can see below that we have a section for the engineer, where an engineer is supposed to sign and seal. The engineer should be licensed from the authority of the government, like he should have a license of some taluk or municipality. If he have a license, then he is allowed to give his signature. So this was it, guys. So if you have any question regarding this, you can comment down below, and I hope it was useful for you all. So guys, I hope this video was useful for you all, and I'll come back with some more videos like this, and till then, take care.